Greetings, it's Eric Bakker, naturopath from New Zealand. Thanks for checking out this video today. We're going to talk about the Canxida system of products today. I've already done a few videos on Canxida. You can watch those. You can go and check out the playlists on Canxida on this YouTube channel and have a look at them. I've spoken about Canxida dosages. I've also spoken about the 3 individual Canxida products and have made respective videos for each of those products, so you can check that out. But I often get asked by many different people, how do I take these products? What are the dosages? What are the importance of taking these products? Can I take X, Y, Z product that I get from iHerb or Amazon at the same time I'm taking these products? Do I need to take an additional 2, 5, 10 or 50 products when I'm taking these? Do these products work in conjunction with pharmaceutical drugs? Can I drink beer when I take these products? That was an actual email I got from a patient. Can I have a couple of beers when I'm having these products? So people ask me so many questions. You know, some of these questions are intelligent, some of them are good, and some of them are just crazy and really crappy questions. But nevertheless, they need a reply. And for those reasons, I make these YouTube videos because I think it's important to explain a lot of concepts to people. So many of the videos may seem repetitive or the information may overlap. But I think it's important for you to watch a lot of these videos on this channel if you've got an interest in Candida yeast infection, if you've got an interest in parasites like blastocystis or dientomoeba, huge problems these days. If you've got an interest in leaky gut syndrome, if you've got an interest in unresolved food allergies, if you've got irritable bowel syndrome, if you've got inflammatory bowel syndrome, if you've got any kind of gut problem or skin problem like psoriasis or eczema, many of these problems can be solved purely by fixing up the gut. So that's the type of work that I do. I work a lot with stool testing. I work a lot with patients now in many different countries to help them solve problems, ranging from basic up to super complex cases that I deal with. Now, not everyone is happy because some people come to me with some of the most amazingly difficult complex cases with multiple different diseases, and they say, Eric, I need a cure. I need a quick cure. Well, it doesn't work like that. Things take time. So let's talk about Canxida. Well, as I said, I'm not going to repeat a lot of the information on dosages because I've done a video recently on dosages of Canxida. So you should be able to see that on the screen now. There's a link and you can click on that link now if you want to go straight to the Canxida dosages. I mean, that should be up here on this side somewhere. So click up there and there'll be a Canxida dosages link. And that will take you to the dosages video. So what I wanted to do was place into the hands of a person with a gut problem, not necessarily Candida yeast infection, but as I mentioned, you know, some of those previous conditions. A person with those kind of problems, I wanted to place in the hands of those people a very simple, basic protocol that was highly effective and that worked time and again. And my work is really based on many, many thousands and thousands of people I've seen over a long period of time. Long period of time. This coming up to my 30th year, I believe, in another year or two. 30 years in clinical practice. So a basic, simple system, because I find that simple things work the best with people. Not all these long, you know, these really convoluted, complicated protocols. A lot of crap, a lot of these protocols I read. They're so complex and people can't follow a lot of these things, you know. If something's simple, it's easy to do. If something's complicated, it's bloody difficult to do. Who's going to do difficult things? And we all like to just get on with life, but we want something simple that works. And that's why I made 3 products. In my book, I wanted to create an additional product, an omega-3 product. But what I do now, I tell people to go and buy a good fish oil omega-3 dietary supplement, because that's the additional product I haven't really added to the 3 products which I currently have completed. So I've made a Canxida Remove product, a Canxida Restore product, and a Canxida Rebuild product. 1, 2, 3, very basic. So when you're treating a digestive problem, you don't need to take 50 supplements, okay? There's no need to take CalMag for bones and to take vitamin D additionally for your immune system, and to take sleep drops because you can't sleep properly, and poo drops because you can't poo properly, and then headache drops because you've got headaches all the time. And you know, this is a very pharmaceutical approach, is to take all these pills for different ills, all right? After a while, you're taking 50 different dietary supplements at a cost of, you know, several $1,000s a month. I think one of the most amazing ones I saw was a lady spending about $5,000 US a month on dietary supplements. And how crazy is that? It's more than a lot of people earn. So I've never found a patient yet who takes dozens and dozens of supplements a day who comes back and tells me they feel amazing. I've never found it. So if you're one of these people who spends $3,000 a month on supplements and is jumping out of his or her skin with amazing health, then please let me know and comment on this video, because I'd like to know what kind of silver bullets you're taking, because it'll be a lot more than just pills for your ills that are making you feel good. You'll be doing other stuff too. So three things is all I wanted to create to keep it simple, to keep the cost down, right? Canxida Remove, Canxida Restore, Canxida Rebuild. ABC, how simple is that? One is an anti kind of product, antifungal, antimicrobial approach. That's the Remove. The Restore basically is an enzyme probiotic combination to help improve digestive function and to increase colonization of beneficial bacteria. And the Rebuild is exactly what it says. It helps to rebuild really good cellular health. It feeds the body with good nutrition. It gives the body a really good range of vitamins and minerals. Because most all people with yeast infection and IBS, for example, and parasites, they're nutritionally robbed of a lot of different nutrients. They need building up. And that's what Rebuild does. It helps to rebuild. So all three of these products are equally important. I released Remove first, then I came out with Restore, and then Rebuild. I had these formulas made a long time ago already in my mind, but it took a long time to create them, then find the raw materials that were suitable, and then to continually reformulate them until I got the products which I'm very happy with today. Now, how do I know they work? Well, go and have a look at my YouTube channel. There are many comments from people that are satisfied in a lot of countries around the world now. A lot of European countries, most of the states of the US. We've got satisfied customers in Sweden, in Norway, the UK, Ireland, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. So are these all testimonials that we've put up ourselves? Are these all fake and phony and all crappy kind of testimonials? They're not. These are real, authentic people just like you guys out there watching. So when you start any kind of protocol, it's important for you always to start slowly and surely, and then gradually build up the dosages. At the end of this video, well, not at the end of the video, you can click on it anytime you want. There'll be a link down underneath this video that you can click onto that's going to take you to a special report. Now, that special report is different from other reports I've made, because that special report is basically the Canxida protocol. So it shows you what to do in different days, okay? So little PDF document you can download, and it shows you how to take the three products, basically, the dosages which I generally recommend people start with and then gradually build up with. So that's going to save me a lot of time talking about that, or for you to watch on other videos. Just download that PDF, print it off, have a good look at it, get hold of these three products. It works out better costing for you if you get them as a pack. It works out a lot better. And for people that are chronically unwell, I usually say get a few more containers so you've got things sitting there ready to go. The duration of treatment really depends on you. Some people, as I've written in my book, respond after 4 to 6 weeks. Other people 3 to 6 months. Some people 12 months. So Remove has been out now for a couple of years, and we've got some people who take it on and off, small amounts regularly. Other people take it for 3 to 6 months, get off it, and then stay on the Canxida Rebuild product, because that contains a nice antimicrobial backbone. It's a great multivitamin for people to take long term, because it's not just going to feed their body up with vitamins and minerals, it's going to help inhibit microbes. It's one of the only multis I've ever seen of its kind that was designed for people with a tendency towards parasites, yeast infections, bad bacteria. Because most multis will never contain these kind of herbal ingredients as well. They're just designed as a multi, not an inhibiting multi. Okay, so that's the difference. So the system is effective. I know that now from using it with a wide range of people in many different countries. The system is cost effective because you don't need to take a whole bunch of supplements, maybe some omega-3 on top of the 3 Canxida products. And some people say to me, but why are these products like $50-something for a container? Well, I challenge you to go out and to make a product like I did for a lower cost using the same quality raw materials that I've used. You'll probably make a cheaper product, but you'll probably get cheaper results, all right? And if you don't get results for something, people are soon to talk about it on the internet, and social media, and Facebook, and different forums. They're going to bag that product. It's going to be crap, and everyone's going to hear about it. And I didn't want to make crap. I wanted to make something that was actually effective for people. And that unfortunately comes at a cost. Some of the raw materials are very, very expensive. So that's why the products cost the way they do. So, and remember, you're not taking lots of stuff. It's not a good idea to take 10 or 15 dietary supplements at the same time you're taking their Canxida formula. You don't need to do that. It's a waste of time. Every day in my clinic, I take patients off anywhere from 1 up to 20, 30, 50 supplements. Just stop them. Because so many people take things that are either crappy quality or completely unnecessary. This is particularly so with people who've been to one or several practitioners and keep having things tacked on all the time. So often when I see those people, I just clean the slate and we start again. Now, another thing I'm going to tell you is no dietary supplement is going to work very effectively unless the lifestyle and diet are conducive, okay, towards helping these supplements work. So if you eat the right kind of foods, you have the right kind of lifestyle, the supplements are the icing on the cake, all right? That's all they basically are, the icing on the cake. They're going to really facilitate and improve what the body is already striving to do. Your body is always trying to get you well. It's always trying to inhibit microbes. It's always trying to build energy. It's always trying to repair itself. But the conditions have to be right for this to occur. Now, the supplements will facilitate this and really help that process right along. If the lifestyle is no good, if there's alcohol every day, if you're living in a shitty relationship, if you hate your job, you can't get on with your neighbors, you're fighting with people all the time, you're arguing constantly, you're eating at weird hours, you're eating the wrong kind of food, you're having Kentucky Fried Chicken for breakfast 7 days in a row, and then you're having 2 liters of Coke during the day, and then you're having huge arguments with your partner all the time. How the hell are you going to get well? Right? Those are things I want you to really take on board. Some people have come back to me and said, these supplements don't work, they're crap. I'm not cured. I've taken them for a week now and I've still got splitting headaches and I'm still going to the toilet 19 times a day. Why aren't I cured yet? Well, patience is a virtue. It takes time for the body to heal. And the reason why it takes time is because there are a lot of lessons to learn for you during that healing process. Obstacles have to be removed. Obstacles to cure have to be removed. Intelligent people, when they've been sick, they don't usually get sick again in a hurry. All right? I'm not saying you're dumb out there, but I'm just saying that you've got to learn why you got sick, understand the causes, understand the triggers, remove those obstacles. Eat good food, take a few nice products, some supplements. Make sure you've got a job that you love doing. Make sure that you really care about the people that you're with, that you haven't got the wrong attitude, that you're not full of hate and envy and greed and all those bad kind of temperaments that some people have. Right? These things need addressing. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight in the Canxida system. 3 products, quality products, simplicity, effectiveness, not designed to be taken permanently, designed to be doing the job that they're designed to do, and then get you off those products so you're back to normal again. And if you look at the yeastinfection.org website, the byline is getting you back to normal. That's what we're trying to do. I'm not saying you're abnormal or crazy. I'm just saying that your body is not healthy if you're in a Candida state. You've got to get the balance back again. And that's what I mean by the normal, is the balance, okay? Once the balance is back, you don't need to take supplements anymore, especially if you're eating a really good diet, long-term healthy diet. You should be good to go for many, many years as the body maintains. So if you've got any questions about the Canxida system, don't be shy. Be sure to drop me a line through YouTube. I've had to turn off my comments on ericbakker.com. I was getting really crazy, wacky, emails from patients from all over the world. And some of these questions I was getting were like 10,000 words. They were as long as your arm and leg put together. And then people saying, please get back to me in a hurry. I need to know all this immediately. So I've disconnected all that crap. So I like YouTube because the replies, everyone can read the replies. And it's important for you to understand. Many people ask me questions. and the replies I give are designed for a lot of different people. So please ask me questions through YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Ask me any kind of questions you want, and I'll see if I can do some videos on it. And also, don't forget to click on the link below, which is going to give you the PDF for the Canxida protocol. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.